Hey guys, it's Toy Hunter Tony here with episode 196 of this week's Top 10 Hot Comic Books Found Out in the Wild and or from my beautiful collection. Hey, this week's episode is going to feature another comic book store from San Diego, California. The San Diego Comic Con is only a few weeks away. I don't know, about 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks away. You got to get your tickets. You got to plan on going out there. That city is beautiful. I have seen pictures. I've had family members, I've had buddies go to that show. I've never been, and I was just in awe of that town. Got a couple of baseball games in, went on a ferry, got out on Coronado Island. I said it was beautiful. Really, really enjoyed it. And I had I don't know where is coming from. I had a beautiful time. So I am totally refreshed and I am ready to go. And I'm excited to share with you what we got from this comic store. It's called SoCal Comics on Instagram or Southern California Comics on Facebook. Please look them up. Not only they are about a 20-minute drive away from where I was at near the Coliseum, but they are also not Coliseum Convention Center. They did inform me that they are going to set up at the San Diego Comic Con. So do look for them there, and please tell them that Tony from, Toy Hunter Tony, I had to look at my own name down there, right there, said hello. And I sent you to their booth. Maybe I'll get some cool kickbacks or they'll flip me off. I don't know. It depends, if they like me, they didn't like me. Oh, I hope they like me. I don't know. What the hell do I look like? Like the little bunnies on Disney? No. All right. Before I get distracted, I do want to shout out the owner is Jamie. You have a beautiful store. It is huge and expansive. You got a superb selection. Matt was a manager. I want to say thank you, Matt. I really appreciate you. I know it was a crazy time coming in there, but you answered my questions and helped me out and did a real. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Thank you. I could say that. And then Becky, hello Becky, hope you're well. And Mikey, if you go check out the episode of On the Hunt 54, you'll see what their store looked like. And then Mikey is their spokesperson. Hey Mikey, hope you're doing well. And I want to say thanks to a new sub. It is Triforce, bro. What's up? Welcome to the hunt. And then also Bradley McConaughey said Spider-Verse all the way. Yeah, I love the Spider-Verse. I can't wait. That movie's coming a lot sooner than we anticipated. I think it's the 1st of June. So all things Spider-Verse is being sought after right now. That's it, right? I'm done. Nikki, I covered all of it. I went A, B, and C. I didn't mention the words vagina. Vagina, excuse me. All right, I ticked that off. And then elbow boobs. Yeah, it's you have to go back to the last video. It's trending right now on Twitter, evidently. But no, my Uber trip to SoCal, California. So I've never used Uber before. Going to San Diego is my first time Ubering. Thank you, Marianne. She set me up and had me going. And this gentleman, great guy. I'm not going to mention any names. I gave him 5 stars. I tipped him. But he almost killed me. We're getting on this wiggly road. There is no way I could have taken a bus, a tram, or walked there. It was just really too bizarre to get there. And he is looking at his phone. He's got his app open, and he is focused on it. And I'm in the back seat going, that van in front of you is stopping. And he goes, and then he jerks the wheel to the right and misses the car in front. But then on the side of the road, there is a work truck with cones, and he slams on the brakes and hits the cones. And we're both sitting there going, wow, I said, really good job not killing us, right? Because he did. And he goes, dude, I am so sorry. I said, not at all. So then he looks to his left and goes right back out and got me there in one piece. So I just wanted to say my Uber experience was superb. Great, what is that, stunt driving? Great agility skills. I don't know. Recommend Uber to everybody. I look older because of that ride. All right, cool. And then before we get going, I got back from the comic book store. I had a stash of books, which I'm going to share with you in a minute. And I get to my room, and my wife is there, and then she is like, giving me those little eyes and those little eyelashes going, do you mind going down and getting me a drink and some snacks? And I'm like, I've already gotten, into my PJs, PJs. She says, put some clothes back on, go down and get a snack. I'll be here when you get back. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. I'm like, yes, yes. I throw a shirt, pants, shoes. I grab my phone, which gets you in the hotel and up and down the elevator and in a room. And I grabbed her credit card. Out the door. Boom. Down the elevator. Boom. Go to the grocery store. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what the hell? I spent $40 on 3 bags of snacks and 2 bottles of water. And then I go back to the elevator and I can't use my elevator key with my phone because it had died. Didn't bring the room key, didn't have my wallet. All I had was her credit card. So I went to the front desk. Hey guys, my phone died. I can't use the elevator. And I said, well, use your room key. I said, I can't use my room key. I don't have my wallet with me. Well, what room are you in? And I told him, and he goes, I can't call up there because it could be a scam. I'm like, look, dude, I have her credit card right here. And he goes, that's not helping your situation. And I'm like, man, I didn't even have time. I said, I got no socks on, I got no belt on. And he goes, once again, it's not helping your situation. So then he says, go charge your phone. I'm like, I got to go to a charging block and I'm waiting for my phone to charge to call my wife to come down and get me. No. 10 minutes go by, phone's not charging, don't know, don't care, go back. I said, is there any way you can get security to take me up there? He said, yeah, no problem, call security. Wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes. By this time, I figured my wife would have sent out an SOS or tried to figure out where the hell I was and realized she couldn't call me. But no, me and the security guy laughing about it, going up the elevator, go to the room, knocks on the door. My wife goes, hello, who is it? And he goes, this is security. Ma'am, do you recognize this guy? And she sticks her head out the door and says, nope, and close the door on me. I know she's giggling. I know she's laughing her ass off. And I'm standing there with this security guy going, she's just pulling your leg, dude. I swear to God, she's just pulling your leg. And we're like awkwardly standing there looking at each other. And then he starts walking towards me. And then she opens up the door, just kidding, and then grab me and say, get your ass in here. Moral of the story, don't trust my wife. All right, sorry, that was a huge intro. All right, let's get going. Top 10 of SoCal comics and on Instagram. I have a $150 hunt. I could have spent thousands of dollars in there. They have the largest selection of grades from good to near mint and multiple layers and levels. I said I went to go right to Spider-Man. I went to go right to Carnage. I went specifically looking at something. When you go to a big store, you definitely have to have your focus. You get distracted. You spend way more money than what you anticipated. So when I was pulling comics out, I was looking for stuff that I've sold in the last year or so, and I wanted to replenish my stock. And I did a really good job. And these books are beautiful. Like I said, I wanted to do a huge shout out and say thanks to Matt for working with me and pointing me in the right direction. All right, you guys ready? I'm done yammering. I'm done yapping. Nick, you ready to go? All right, you ready? All right, let's go. All right, so number 10 of this week's top 10 hot comic books of a $150 hunt from Southern California Comics in sunny San Diego, California. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 362. Not only is this the second print, it is the second appearance of Carnage. It goes between 10 and 20 bucks, and it's a solid get at 15. Look at that. Really smooth, right? That is number 10. Yeah, I sold a lot of my Carnage stuff when I was starting to do my sales on Facebook. And I sold them before the movie, before they really kind of jumped. So I am tickled that I was able to replace my supply of Carnage books. So number 9 of this week's top 10 hot comics is, look at that. This is not a Carnage book, but this is Spider-Man number 13. This is a newsstand version, and it is a Todd McFarlane homage to Todd McFarlane of Spider-Man number 1. This cover has been redone by so many people, it was first redone by Todd McFarlane overdoing his own work. So this is a beautiful book. It goes between 15 and 25 bucks, and it's a solid get at 20. Really like that. That is gorgeous. Let me put that up on the big wall. That is number 9. Hey, Nikki, how are you doing today, bud? Nice day, right? Little overcast. The clouds are coming in. Hey, my solar panels are up and running. We are starting to get our solar panels running. A random information I just had to share with you. Nikki was talking to me about being overcast and wanted to know if my solar panels work. Well, they still work, just like you still get sunburnt if there's clouds. Just not, you don't get sunburnt totally. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot comics is, look at that. This is awesome. Okay, so this is John Byrne's Sensational SheHulk #1. This book goes anywhere from $70 to $100. This one, I did not notice it, but I can tell by his grading and the pricing. This was not a bad. So I don't know if I can get in close enough to show you. Am I trying to hide it? No, it's over here. So right here, this area right here needs a press. I think there might be a little color break in here. It looks like something was on it. So it's not a near mint copy, but at this grade, it goes between 15 and 25 bucks, and it's a solid get at $20. I love this. This is the first time these characters broke the fourth wall, way before Deadpool. And like I said, it goes between 15 and 25, solid get at 20 bucks. I don't want to get distracted. You know me, if I get distracted, man, I'll start yammering. You don't want to see an old man yammer. No. There we go. We're going to look at the wall just to say number 7 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found at SoCal Comics in San Diego. This is Spider-Boy. Oh, let me show it to you. This is Amalgam Spider-Boy. So last week's book, or 2 books ago, there was a character that came out in the new End of the Spider-Verse storyline, and it's Spider-Boy. Took everybody by surprise. The variant cover with him on the cover, which I've got here somewhere, I just haven't been able to get to it since I've been on vacation. That book has gone up a lot. And then this comic book is also getting interest because people are going back and getting it. This is a DC Marvel crossover between Superboy and Spider-Man, hence Spider-Boy. This one goes between 15 and 25, and it's a solid get at 20. Now, I will be doing a ratio video where I will be bringing that comic book out, and I will show it to you. So hopefully you were able to get one, because that thing sold out fast. So number 6 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other than, look at that, this is another Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 345. This is Cletus is infected by Carnage, Symbiot. Goes between 15 and 25 bucks, and it's a solid get at 20. Yeah, I was selling these books on Facebook, and I let them go cheap, and $5-10 bucks. And the gentleman that I sold them to got them graded and slabbed, turned right around and was selling them on Facebook. I was like, how did you do it that fast? So then he sent me information about it. So then I quit selling loose books, and I just sent them in to get them slabbed myself. So I really have a hole in my backstock. It's in my heart. It's really in my heart. I have a hole that I need to replace these. So I was very lucky to find some of these in really great condition. So that is up on the wall. Am I going to put that up on the wall? I am. I totally got sidetracked. See how it is? Start talking about a hole in my heart. And then, oh, I know. I was telling you how come I got rid of them, or at the time. This is a newsstand, but that doesn't really matter. It's newsstand or direct at this time frame. But that's a solid get at 20 bucks. All right, we're at the halfway point, Tony's Target, where I got my sight set on something, and I want to share it with you. So whenever I'm out and about, this is what I am looking for. And let me show you right now. So look at this. You're like, what the heck is this? This is Amazing Spider-Man 441. This was the last issue of the original run. Now, I know they came out with other volumes, and then they went back and picked up the numbering to continue Amazing Spider-Man. But this was the very first end of the series. And this also end of the storyline. What is that? What does that say? the final chapter of Amazing Spider-Man. So this is the first appearance of Mattie Franklin. And what's cool is she later becomes Spider-Woman. And then I did mention this is the last issue. This one goes between 20 and 30 bucks, and it's a solid get at 25. And I can't do this to you, but I can't say it's the first cover appearance of Mattie Franklin. But one of these pair of hands is her character, and it reveals her by the second page of the book. So it's the first cover appearance of Mattie Franklin. I don't know if it's these hands, those hands. I'm not a hand model. I can't tell. Man's hands, woman's hands. There's that one actress. She's got like big old paws. Like she could palm a basketball. Brilliant actress. Just got some big old... I'm not going to name names. My wife said she would beat the shit out of me. It's not my wife. She's got dainty little like toy hands. She doesn't watch my videos, so she won't. Don't you tell her, anybody, that I said she doesn't have big hands. It's a compliment, I swear. That is Tony's Target. That is way too much information for Tony's Target. But if you're ever out and about, 441 Amazing Spider-Man, that is the first appearance of Mattie Franklin. There you go. We're at the halfway point. I want to say thanks for watching me here on YouTube, where each week I bring you top 10 hot comic books, action figures, and collectibles, and, you know, whatever the hell's going on in my life. It is a way for me to get this out of here and out there in ether. So you either enjoy this or you don't. You just fast forward and just look at the comic books. That's fine too. But either way, I'm doing this for me. This is a claim sale. All my videos are a claim sale. All you have to do is type the number of the books that you want down in the comments, and I'll get with you for shipping and insurance and handling, that kind of stuff. First book ships for $9.99. Second additional book ships for $2 each. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll tell you how you can save 15% off all these comics. All right, cool. Let's get to it. So number 5 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man number 99. This is the second appearance and first cover appearance of the villain known as the Spot, who can create portals. This is going to be one of the primary villains in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, coming out here in a couple of weeks. And I was happy to find this one. They had issue 100. That was a really nice book. I said, but I had to pick and choose what I could get. And then they also had the first appearance, but I let that one go because I thought the cover appearance would look much better in my top 10. I'm telling you, they have got it. If you go there, you better have your list. You better be focused and concise. Go to the box. Go to where you're looking for. Compare pricing. Find the grades you want, what you can afford. Got to go to SoCal. That is the largest selection of books, and I've been to a lot of stores that have various grades of various issues of runs. It's huge. Definitely recommend it. Check them out. Check them out online, Facebook, and Instagram. All right. That's funny. There you go, Matt. There you go. Being nice to me and putting up with me. I promote your store. Actually, it's Jamie's store. Hey, Jamie. But thanks, Matt. All right, so let's get out of here. That was at 20 to 30 bucks, and it's a solid get at 25. Put that up on the big wall. Yeah, I like that. That is a nice cover. I had a complete run of Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. Lost it in the purge. I'm going back, and I'm trying to get the first 10 of all the series that I have purged. I like that purge. The great purge of the early 2000s. Yeah, it breaks my heart. Number 4 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is this is Amazing Spider-Man number 359. This is the first cameo appearance of Carnage. It is a $20 to $30 comic book, and that's a solid get at 25. Let's put that up on the big wall right now. Hey, Nick, I have a question, Nicholas. You're going on vacation soon? You're going to the beach, or are you going to the Braves first? You don't know yet? You're doing one or the other. I think he's going to a Braves game. Yeah, him and his girl and her dad are going to go down and watch a Braves game. I saw 2 of them. I've already saw more Braves games this year than he has. Yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is this is Sensational She-Hulk number 15. This is the first cover appearance of the gray She-Hulk. This is a beautiful cover by Dale Keown. It goes between 20 and 30 bucks, and it's a solid get at 25. I love this run of John Byrne. It is a beautiful looking book. Let's get that up on the wall at number 3. I did say 20, 30 bucks, solid get at 25. Did I say that? If not, I said it again. Let's get to number 2, guys. Number 2 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found at SoCal Comics in California, San Diego. Beautiful, sunny San Diego. Look at that. This is Amazing Spider-Man 360. It is the second cameo appearance and first mention of his name as Carnage. This is a newsstand version. It goes between 25 and 35, and it's a solid get at 30 bucks. Man, I love that. That is a nice looking book. Getting down. This one's going pretty smooth, Nikki. Man, if I could just shut up after the first 10 minutes of the video. You know, if you like shorter versions of this, you can always check out my redos or check me out on Instagram at Tony_Hunter. I can't. What is my name, Nicholas? Tony? No, it's not Tony. It is too my name. It is Toy_Hunter_Tony on Instagram. Or you can check me out on Facebook at Toy Hunters Club. I know I forgot to do it. I'm almost over the video. Oh, that's probably my wife. Let me get it real quick. Should silence your phone when you're doing a video. I never learned. Number 1 of this week's top 10. It adds suspense and continuity, randomness. That's the way work is. Look at that. This is awesome. You don't know what this is. I do. Oh, dang it. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 410. This is where Ben Reilly is infected by the Carnage symbiote and becomes Spider Carnage. I've gotten this book featured in another video. I was lucky to find one of these. I do keep picking this one up. This is my 3rd copy. I think I have, I sold one, have one, and now I got a second one. So this one is 30 to 50 bucks, and it's a solid get at 40. I love that cover. That cover is gorgeous. Yeah, don't call me right now. I'm in the studio. Nick, can you screen my calls for me? All right, so that is number 1. That is a beautiful looking cover. I love that one. All right, this week's bonus. Every week I have a bonus. This week's no different. This week's bonus is, drum roll please, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 344. It is the first Cletus Cassidy and the first appearance of Cardiac. That's the real reason why we love this, is the first appearance of Cardiac. This one goes anywhere from 30 to 50 bucks, and it's a solid get at 40. Let's put that up on the big wall. Man, that was a quick, we got right through that video, Nick. Good job. Editing smooth, great, beautiful. God, I love these books. Guys, as you know, this week's hunt total for all these bucks, I had a $150 budget. Kind of spent too much money at the first comic book store, and then I spent the rest of my money at this comic book store. So I don't have any other visitations. I think there was 3 other stores in town, but they were further out, and you don't want to spend $20 one way. It's 40 bucks round trip on Uber, right, to get to a store to save any money. But I'm glad I could share these with you, and I'm really glad I got to go there. So this week's hunt total, I'm stuttering and stammering. This week's hunt total is $305. Not bad for a $150 investment. That is a great return on my money. Look at that. Beautiful. And then if you're a big game hunter, what's that, Nikki? BGH. Save over 15%. Look at that. That is $259. Save 15% on this hunt total. It'll go to one buyer who buys all 12 of these. I'll pack them up in a, you know what they're called, the Gemini, and ship them to you, and you'll get them really quick. You'll save over 15%, and you'll get $259 for all 12 of these books. And if you're in the continental U.S., I will ship them to you for free. If you're outside the continental U.S., oh, it's shaking. I will take $15 off the actual cost of your shipping. All right, guys, take a look at that. That is another beautiful hunt. I'd like to thank Jamie, Matt, Becky, and Mikey at Southern California Comics in San Diego. It was a great looking store. If you're ever in town, I definitely recommend going out there. And then also, they will be at the San Diego Comic Con, setting up in a booth. If you stop in there, tell them that Tony says hello. All right, guys. That's a great hunt. Thank you, Nikki. And I got some cool, look at that. I got a little preview of some action figures for my next video. And then I also got some really cool new Walmart 3-packs coming up in a future video. And then we got the 200th video coming up. I got a huge celebration for that. Got it all in. Guys, I want to say thank you, and I'll see you in the next hunt. Bye-bye.